there. How did your day go?
I'm doing good. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to be late. I was talking with my sister.
Your sister back in Korea?
Huh? Sorry?
Your
No.
your sister is in Korea?
My sister lives in Australia.
Oh, wow. You are all on different countries. Why in Australia?
uh,
She married there?
yeah, she is a permanent resident in Australia.
How come? How did she have that?
She applied for the visa with her family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last year, yeah, maybe last year.
Okay. It
So,
makes me very curious why you and your sibling would really want to go abroad.
well, I think she may things uh, living in Korea is no longer easy for her or her family.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, she decided to move to another country. So that is Australia. Her
With
choice.
Yeah, I think so. With her own family, it means husband and children.
Yeah, maybe I think you may knows her.
Really?
Because she study in Min English.
Mm-hmm.
And
How I wish I could know about her. And
because
morning classes.
yeah, she told me that she tried to have a class with you. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I
Is she in
guess
the morning?
yeah.
Really? What's her
Yeah.
name?
Uh, English name is Janice or Jenny.
Jenny or
Yeah, it's very
Jenny.
common name.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I would love to meet her.
Yeah.
Probably I could ask some teachers. But anyways, for
Yeah.
today we have a very interesting article. I really like this. So
Yeah.
this is concierges let Torontonians have free time. How
Yeah.
could this happen?
Because many Torontonians who have a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
they cannot deal with the free time because they are so busy. So uh,
Mm-hmm.
the concierge service can make uh, their free time that may be considered as a very trifling things.
Yeah. What do
So,
you think of this?
oh yeah, so I think if I were them, so I'm very busy and uh, but the I can afford it the service.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe I could use the service later.
Okay. Yeah, if you can really afford it, why not?
Yeah,
Right?
I think it seems like it's an appropriate um, service to the
Okay.
to busy people.
It's unappropriate, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's appropriate.
AN.
Yeah. So
But what
I
do you think could be those negative part of it?
I think on the other hand, um, the they are the trivial task, trivial um, things may be considered
Mm-hmm.
considered uh, as an important things because
Mm-hmm.
it it can add and it can make up their experience,
Right.
and they uh, as they build the experience, and
Mhm.
it could make a whole life, our lives.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if they can live without the service,
Mhm.
um, for example, their business collapsed.
Mhm. Or
They,
bankrupt, right?
yeah, bankrupt. They
Mhm.
they cannot deal with the problem and the tasks.
Mhm.
They cannot figure out how to deal with. And
Mhm.
and the second reason is it causes materialism.
Right.
Yeah, I think they may consider that money equals authority, so
Mhm.
they they may think that they are much more superior
Correct.
than
Mhm.
people who offer those kind of service.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Especially when you actually, it's actually here
yeah.
trending. It could be a really fascinating trend, and it could really lead to discrimination and prejudice
Uh,
when it comes to social status, right?
yeah. Actually, in Korea, there is a similar service. They is called.
Oh.
I think it's a combination of housekeeper and secure, security secretary.
Secretary.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. So
How does it happen?
mm, housekeeper.
Like,
What do you mean?
what is the process? Like, is the housekeeper
Yeah,
staying at home for a long time? Like, how
yeah,
many hours in a day?
yeah.
What is his
Uh,
or her primary responsibility? Like that.
uh, it's very similar to this service, concierge service. So
Mhm.
their primary task is errand service, and
Mhm.
taking care of children and
Mhm.
and and shopping groceries.
Mhm.
Yeah, they they can take a lot of house housekeeping.
Mhm.
Yeah, so usually, basically, the very wealthy people, yeah,
Mhm.
wealthy people use this service.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's actually a very good example.
yeah,
That is more of a helper and doing household chores, right?
yeah.
Is it not very common in Korea? Because here in the Philippines, it's very, very common.
Ah, really?
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
common. Like in my case, I
yeah.
have a helper.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and
oh,
he actually stays in the house. And we actually do not need to be, we are not very rich
yeah,
to employ them
yeah.
because, the labor is cheap. So I think
Ah,
that is very different,
different. Yeah,
right?
but in Korea, this is this is a not common situation. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I think this service is for wealthy people.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
um yeah. So normal people cannot afford the service,
Uh-huh.
even though
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are busy. Even though they are
Really?
so busy.
I am quite surprised It's because for other people, for other
Yeah,
Koreans, actually some could afford it, but
yeah.
sometimes it's more about the trust. They
Mm,
don't easily trust people.
yeah,
What do you
right.
think of this?
Yeah, I think if I were them, I think it's not easy. It's not easy to trust another person. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I have to show uh, all of things to them. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, um, it can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about you, Claire?
yeah,
Would, of course, given the fact that you can afford to have a helper,
yeah,
or yeah, to have a helper back in Korea, would you
yeah.
do it?
You mean when I go back to Korea?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, you mean my
It's okay.
yeah. Could you say that again? Your
Okay.
question? Yeah,
So, like you,
yeah,
in your case,
yeah.
for example, if you can afford to have a helper,
I
and
can.
then you can afford,
Uh,
you
you
can
mean
afford,
yeah, yeah,
if you can afford to have a helper back in Korea,
yeah,
and you have your children, like two children,
yeah.
so will you have a helper? Will you employ a helper?
If I can afford it, yeah, I wanna I wanna use employee the helper.
Okay, no
Ah,
problem about trust.
yeah, but I don't know exactly. So I think, but this service, the concierge service is uh, concierge service is includes includes
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things.
Yes.
So I think as we live our lives,
Mm-hmm.
we can help each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think um, it may be undesirable.
Uh-huh. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Especially in Toronto and other countries, it this is actually already a common thing to do, right?
Mm, yeah, but I didn't know that. So that's why I choose this article. It it
Ah,
made me very surprised and interesting
uh-huh.
for me.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. It's actually very surprising. But
Yeah.
what can you say about this?
Yeah.
Here, there's always a solution for everything. It's just a matter of talking to the right people and
Yeah.
getting the right information.
Yeah.
So they easily trust, and it's just okay for them to have this concierges, right?
Yeah. Ah, and I have a question. Um,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of this article, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't translate this sentence to
Where?
Korea. Then
Mm-hmm.
one, two, three, four, five, six, eight paragraph.
Eight,
Paragraph
one,
eight.
two,
Oh,
three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Take it easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Uh,
the middle of the sentence from
okay.
having a car detailed.
Okay. So
What it
take it easy. Okay. Oh yeah. What's your question?
yeah the the question below the sentence below.
Okay. So let's have it this. Take
Yeah,
it easy's rates vary based on the task, and
yeah,
subbing clients have a variety of requests on any given day.
yeah. Okay.
From having a car detailed,
Yeah,
from having a car detailed
yeah.
to
What is
picking
this?
up. Okay.
Yeah,
Here for the car detailed,
yeah,
these are the instructions
Instruction.
instructions,
Yeah.
where to get the car,
Oh.
yeah, for example, you are
Yeah.
the owner. I
Yeah.
will give you the car details. So I will tell you where you would get
Uh,
the car,
uh,
how will you drive it, where should you park, and
uh,
where should you give it back to me, where should you put back again. Okay. See?
it means
Uh, yeah.
I think it means chauffeur service, right?
Pardon, shoppers.
Chauffeur service.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
From having a car detailed to picking up
Uh,
groceries.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got
So
it.
those are. How about this one?
Yeah.
Decluttering. Where is
Yeah.
that? Decluttering and organizing.
Yeah, decluttering. Yeah, I understood this word after
Mm-hmm.
I searched the internet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And it's
I
yeah.
thought that declaring is a new word in English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so declare means um, solve a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is it correct?
Solve the trouble, you mean?
Solve the problem.
Ah,
Exacting
okay.
problem. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That is true.
yeah,
And also, you could actually mention
yeah.
like to organize and prioritize.
Prioritize.
Prioritize and
Yeah.
organize.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Especially here in this article,
yeah,
like decluttering and organizing,
yeah.
so prioritizing. Okay.
Yeah,
It's really a new word. How
yeah.
about you? Are you good at prioritizing?
um, yeah, I think I tend to be a kind of person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why you intend it to be, so you are not like that.
uh, Actually, I don't like a mess, so uh, everything wise. So I have to organize and prioritize
Mm-hmm.
everything at the proper place or proper way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
think.
mean you try to be an organized person?
Yeah. How about you? I think you are still the type of person.
Yes. I, especially when it comes to clothes. When I
Clothes.
fold them, yeah, when I
Oh.
fold them, I really have to arrange them according to colors.
Oh.
When I wash new clothes, I should be putting it to the bottom so
Oh.
that those clothes will be worn in the last, they are the last clothes to be worn. So that
Uh,
worn first and it comes, you know,
ah.
like that so
Uh,
that it's be more organized and you would not be using the same clothes every now and then.
oh.
Especially for the dishes, the toys of my son, everything. So sometimes it's very negative because it's very negative for our helper
uh,
because it could mean that I'm very strict, but really not. It's just because I would like everything to be organized. You know what I
oh.
mean?
Oh, you're a
Yeah.
little bit picky for that.
When it comes to clothes and things
Oh.
at home, because I have a
Oh.
child, I have a son, so
Uh,
I would want him to see everything in their proper places
yeah, yeah,
so that he could be thinking properly too.
yeah.
So
I
that's my only
understand.
purpose.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
but anyways, Claire, I would love
yeah.
to talk more about my family and my being picky,
Yeah.
but time is up. So
Okay.
you try to enjoy your weekend too,
Yeah,
okay?
you too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.